Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia, that's me. And whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's class is yoga for your feet. So taking some time to really take care of your feet, find a little bit of activation as well as relaxation and stretch. So when you're ready, we're gonna get right onto the mat. I'll meet you laying down on your back. So as you're ready, bring yourself all the way down onto your mat. And please meet me with your knees bent, the soles of your feet planted onto the floor. Now you have the option to either keep the legs parallel, feet in line with your hips, or for now, if it feels good, you can heel toe your feet nice and wide apart and drop your knees towards one another. Making sure there's no distress in your lower back as you do so. And as best you can here, allowing your toes to relax, maybe giving them a little wiggle if that feels nice. Taking a moment here to relax your entire body down into the support of the earth. And taking a breath in and breath out. With your next inhale, bring your weight towards the balls of your feet and allow your heels to lift away from the mat. As you exhale, rock your weight back towards the heels and let the balls of the feet lift. Just like that, inhale, bringing it forward, lifting your heels. Exhale, rocking back, lifting your toes. Just a few more times here. Bringing some awareness down into your feet and your ankles. Noticing any sensation here. Both the sensation of stretch, as well as that sensation of the sole of your foot meeting your mat. Notice how it feels as you place your heels down and then place the toes down. And let's take that one more time, lifting the heels and then lifting the toes. Eventually letting your feet settle back onto the floor. If you're not already there, please take the feet nice and wide, but now bring your knees apart. And let's just windshield wiper the knees side to side for a moment. So dropping both knees over to one side of your mat, back through center, up and over to the other side of your mat. Nice little release for your hips here. Even a little massage for the booty. So feeling into this whole line of your lower body as you work into the feet. And slowing down that movement, start to bring your legs back through center. Now walking your feet in so that you are in line with your hips, knees parallel. Arms resting down by your sides as you really plug into the tripods of your feet. So imagine these 3 points pushing into the floor, that mound of your big toe, the mound of your pinky toe, and your heel. Plugging in through those tripods of the feet, relaxing your toes. And with your next inhale, push down to lift your hips up. Finding a little bridge action here, taking that inhale at the top and exhaling to slowly release. Stay plugged in through your feet as you inhale to rise and exhale to lower. Please take this at your own pace as you take a few more rounds here. Feeling a little activation through your legs, through your glutes as you go, as well as a sweet stretch through the fronts of the thighs right there at the hip flexors. And just as we did before, really feeling that connection of the soles of your feet touching the earth, touching your yoga mat. As you take one more inhale to rise, pushing up through your feet, and exhale to lower your hips with control. Beautiful, gently rolling onto either side here as you use your hands to press yourself up to a seated position. Awesome, just passing through for now as you come onto hands and knees, please find your tabletop. And let's tuck the toes for a moment here. So you may even need to reach back, make sure those pinky toes want to tuck under. And we're simply gonna rock our weight back towards the feet, hips towards heels, and then come forward again, releasing that pressure. So nice and slow here as you rock back, feel that stretch through your toes, through the soles of your feet, and then bring it forward. Just a few more times here. And if that stretch really feels good, feel free to pause for a few moments, sit back towards the heels, maybe even come off of your hands, take a seat, really feel that opening through the toes and the soles. Beautiful. Make sure you're breathing wherever you are. And when you're ready, we're gonna take that same motion, but this time we're gonna tuck or untuck the toes. So bringing the tops of your feet onto the floor. And again, rocking back, weight coming back towards your heels, and then rocking it forward. So only coming back as far as you wanna go here today. Feeling that lengthening through your ankle. And once again, if you'd like, you can take a few breaths to actually sit back onto your heels. Really feel that stretch there, all the way through the ankle, through the foot. Beautiful. However you are, let's take one more breath in. Complete breath out. Beautifully done. Now let's retuck the toes. Step your hands a little bit farther forward towards the top of your mat and press down through the tips of your fingers. Powering up through your legs, take an inhale, hover your knees off the mat, pushing away from the earth. And then exhale, push your booty back, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal through your heels if that feels nice. Dropping one heel, then the other as you bend opposite knee. Again, stretching through that line of the legs all the way down through your ankles and to your feet. Beautiful. As you're ready, take your gaze forward and let's step that right foot towards the top of the mat. Left knee will lower down, coming into a bit of a shorter version of our low lunge, so a bit more of a 90-degree bend through the knees here. Now your hands can come up onto your hips. Maybe you want to bring hands to floor or hands to blocks. We're going to push down through the tripod of that right foot and just rock our weight forward. So that right knee is going to come forward over the toes and then start to bring your weight back again. So inhaling, bringing that knee forward, shifting your weight, and then exhale, rock it back. Just a few more times here, opening up some mobility for that right ankle, and still feeling that connection, that tripod of your right foot communicating with the earth. Beautiful. One more time here, let's rock the knee forward. And then send your hips back. Find that 90-90 shape with the legs. Left hand down, right hand to your thigh. As you inhale, twist your chest open. With your exhale, maybe reaching that right arm up. Gentle twist here. Inhale, big breath in. And exhale, gently release. Hands come down. Back knee lifts as we step it back into downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out your heels again and notice if that right side feels any different than your left. Investigate that sensation here. And when you're ready, let's look forward, step the left foot up this time, right knee gently lowers to the mat. Once again, that 90-90 shape in our lunge today. You choose where your hands want to land. As you start to bring your weight forward towards the ball of that left foot, knee comes forward towards the toes. And then exhale, send the hips back. Again, inhale, bringing weight forward, knee comes beyond the toes maybe. And then exhale, rock it back. So once again, only going as far as you feel that sensation without any pain, any strain, any pinching sensation around the ankle. Just bringing a little bit more mobility here. And this is great not just for day-to-day walking around feeling good, but it's great for getting a little bit more mobility in things like your squat, your malasana, into your lunges even. So the next time you rock your hips back, let's land in that 90-90. Right hand comes down, left hand to left thigh for now. As you inhale, turn your chest open towards your left knee. Exhale, maybe sweeping your left arm to the sky. Left shoulder hugging back, take an inhale. As you exhale, gently release your twist. Beautiful. Let's all meet back in downward facing dog. Take another moment, pedal it out if that feels good. Hopefully things feel a little bit more even between left and right. Then as you're ready, start to walk your hands back towards your feet, taking a moment to hang heavy in your forward fold here. Knees softly bent a little or a lot as you bring your chest back towards your thighs. Maybe a gentle sway feels nice, rocking your weight around your feet. It might even feel nice to kind of bring your fingers to the inner arches of your feet, give them a little lift so you can really anchor down through those tripods a little bit more. Again, that's the big toe mound, the base of the pinky toe, and the heel pushing into the floor. Let's take another inhale here. And exhale. As you inhale, start to bend your knees, drop your hips. As you exhale, start to bring your chest up off of your thighs. Arms can land wherever they'd like. We're going to stay focused on the feet. Sitting back into a little chair pose here. So hips heavy, legs nice and strong. Let's take a peek down at your feet. So excited. And let's feel that plugging in through the tripods once again. And then see if you can keep your big toes on the mat and just lift the 4 smaller toes on each foot. And then relax all your toes down and let's swap that. So keep most of your toes down. See if you can just lift the big toes up. Nice, and then drop that down. Again, just lift the 4 smaller toes of each foot, staying in your chair. Release when you're ready. And then just lift your big toes up. Nice, just a little bit of fun work for the feet, bringing some more awareness, more control there. Do that a few more times as you'd like. You might find it's easier to lift one way or the other. It might be a different sensation for each foot. So really explore, have fun with it. Yoga's not so serious, right? So see what wants to happen today. And maybe one more time, try lifting the smaller toes and then lifting the big toes. And then let's settle into our chair, all 10 toes relaxed. One inhale here to sweep your arms by your ears. As you exhale, gently release forward into a fold. Nice, walking your hands out towards your downward facing dog, just passing through. Allowing your knees to drop towards the mat. And then sitting your hips to one side, come onto your booty. And we'll meet for one final pose today in our Baddha Konasana or our butterfly. So allowing the soles of your feet to come together, knees open out nice and wide, sitting up tall on your sits bones. Now let's keep the heels a little bit farther away from the body for today. Not so focused on a really deep hip stretch, but a little bit more focused on connecting with your feet. So still allowing the knees to fall open, feeling that stretch through the legs, and then bringing your hands gently onto your feet. Now, options here. If you're someone who doesn't mind touching your feet, you can use your thumbs and start to massage into the soles of your feet here. So really pushing into those inner arches, into the sole of the foot, maybe even circling around the ball of the foot into your toes. You can bring your fingers between your toes. If you don't really like touching your feet, you can find a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, a myofascial release ball, and you can use that to start to massage in. Just a really little sweet gift for the feet, for all that they do for you. Now, as you're massaging, if you'd like to add a forward fold, think about lengthening your spine as you slowly bring yourself forward, nose coming towards your toes, folding down as much as you feel comfortable as you keep massaging through the feet here. And we'll stay here for about 5 more rounds of breath. Noticing the sensation through your feet, your toes, your ankles, all the way through the lines of your legs. Maybe sending a little bit of gratitude down towards your feet, thanking them for supporting you, for allowing you to be active, to walk around and enjoy this beautiful world that we live in. And when you're ready here, we're going to take one more full breath in. Complete breath out. Inhaling to slowly rise if you were in that forward fold. Bringing your legs into a comfortable cross-legged seat. And I invite you to pause with me for one more moment as we seal our practice together. Perhaps hands want to meet in front of your heart, maybe eyes flutter closed. Thanking yourself for showing up to your yoga mat today, for taking this time to connect with your body and show yourself some love. And I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. Until next time, be well.